Well, good afternoon, everyone. I'm meteorologist Rachel Briers. Here's the latest as of 11:30 a.m. on Monday morning. So we are keeping a very close eye on what is happening in the Gulf. We still have Tropical Storm Marco and Tropical Storm Laura. A closer look at Tropical Storm Marco coming in right now with max wind speeds of 50 miles per hour, moving to the north-northwest at 8 miles per hour, is expected to make landfall as a tropical storm in the very southeastern portions of Louisiana as we head into this afternoon and into the evening. Now, once it actually makes its way into Louisiana, it should quickly weaken down to a tropical depression, and then it should move off to the west. And we could actually see some scattered showers and storms coming in with this as we head into Tuesday as well as going into Wednesday. I would say our better chance of rain, though, will come in on Wednesday. Then we want to shift our eyes over to Tropical Storm Laura, and Laura is the one that we are watching even more closely because it does have the potential to become a hurricane as we head into the next few days. Right now, Laura is really right off the coast of Cuba right now, moving to the west-northwest at 20 miles per hour with max wind speeds of 60 miles per hour. We'll continue to roll over to the west-northwest heading into tomorrow. And once it makes its way into the Gulf tomorrow, that's when we should start to see some rapid intensification, eventually intensifying into a Category 1 hurricane, and then could actually intensify into a Category 2 before making landfall sometime Wednesday night as well as going into Thursday. So let's take a closer view of that track here. Now, this is a cone of uncertainty, so there is some wiggle room on where this could end up going. The center of the track could go all the way along the left side of the track, it could go through the center, or it could go through the right. So we are still in play at this point. The upper Texas coast is included in this track and also into parts of Louisiana. Now, I'm sure you notice right now that Houston directly is not under this cone of uncertainty, but this cone has been shifting back and forth. So we are not out of the woods. We could still see a lot of those impacts, especially if this track's on the left side of this cone. So we still want to make sure that we are preparing very closely as we head into the next few days. And really a direct hit from Laura is not out of the question. It's still going to be a possibility. So make those preparations, have those plans ready in case you need to enact them as we head into the next 24 to 48 hours. So let's break down the timeline for both of these storms. Marco timeline today expected to make landfall in southeastern Louisiana. Tuesday should weaken down to a depression. By Wednesday, could see some rain here. Also some gusty winds. Now heading into Laura, today is going to continue to move over Cuba. Tuesday it's going to start rolling into the Gulf, strengthening. And by late Wednesday into Thursday, that's when we could possibly be talking some impacts here. Now, what kind of impacts could we be talking if we happen to get impacted by Laura? Well, Laura is expected to become a Category 2 hurricane, could bring wind speeds between 96 to 110 miles per hour. Extensive damage possible. Could be looking at siding and roof damage. Could be looking at trees snapped or even uprooted. Could be also looking at a lot of power outages. So make sure that you have those batteries prepared as well and a way to charge your devices. Closer look at our future track here to show you what one of the options that could happen with our future track. So you can see that's Monday at 7 showing landfall already with Marco. Then Marco continues to roll to the west as Laura continues to roll across the Gulf. So we have, a lot of things going on at one time here. Then you see Marco continues over towards southeast Texas heading into Wednesday morning. Then as we head into Wednesday night as well as into Thursday, that's when we could start to see Laura approaching either the upper Texas coast or over into the coast of Louisiana. So here's a closer look, though, at our spaghetti models, because this is one of the reasons we are watching, where this cone is moving. You can see some of those spaghetti models are going straight through the cone. Others, though, are just outside of the cone, including Houston. And there's also some that's also including back over to New Orleans. So expect this cone to shift. We will be giving you updates, too, every time we see a difference with this cone and any sort of difference with the strength or intensity of Marco or Laura. Now, I want to go back to what's happening today. We do have some rainfall close to the coast. We could continue to see that as we head throughout the rest of the day. An isolated shower or storm cannot be ruled out further inland, but chances will be lower. Any rainfall as we push into this evening, once the sun goes down, we should start to see it start to dissipate. So closer to the coast, going to be looking at our highest chance of rain today, 40% chance there, 20% chance as we move further inland, and then up to the north, it'll drop to a 10% chance. And here's a breakdown of your next 10 days. There you go, chance for some isolated showers and storms today. Another rain chance tomorrow, but they really start to bump up heading into Wednesday and Thursday as Marco starts to approach the area on Wednesday, and then Thursday is when we could possibly be looking at some Laura impacts.